She's probably best known for playing Debbie Downer and more recently Senator Amy Klobuchar on Saturday Night Live. But Rachel Dratch has had a pretty busy career outside 30 Rock. I caught up with her early this week to talk about her life and what she's up to these days.
You've had a really busy career, but you've had an extraordinarily busy year, I would say, from Broadway to movies. You've kind of done it all.
Yeah, I got to make my Broadway debut this summer in a show called POTUS, and it was super fun. It was all women, and it was a political farce. And it was me and Vanessa Williams and Julianne Hough and other funny ladies. And it was super fun, yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Okay, so what are you up to now? What are you up to this fall?
Well, currently I'm partnering with Lysol, and I'm about to go smell the world's stinkiest sock tomorrow at Fenway because they're the official laundry sanitizer of the Boston Red Sox. So, I got Broadway and I got world's stinkiest sock. My bucket list is really coming together.
Somewhere in there, is there an EGOT? What category is that?
EGOT with an S on the end for stinky sock, yes. I'm on my way to that. I haven't gotten the E, G, O, or T, but tomorrow I get my S.
Yes.
For staying. Yeah.
Well, congrats. Oh, that's so great. You know, you're always so funny, and that's what you're known as, but you've also started to take on some more serious roles.
Yeah, I definitely feel like, comedy's where I have the most fun. I just got to do a part, it's sort of like comedy drama in this movie called I Love My Dad. And It was with Pat Oswalt. That's out on demand right now. And it's sort of like a comedy, but it walks the line of it's like a cringy comedy. So I got to be a little more subdued and not so the broad clown that I like to be in that movie, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and speaking of doing it all, do you have a favorite? Because I know you do a lot of voice work. You're really known for that. Do you have a favorite between TV and films and now Broadway you can compare it to as well?
It's all, like I said, I'm really into the whole comedy thing. So whatever form it takes, I don't really have a favorite. But doing theater was super fun because everyone was so excited to be back. Like Broadway's back and people were excited to be out again. So that had an extra layer of real fun to it, to do the live theater thing. But movies are super fun, but you're doing the same scene over and over and over again. And so it can get kind of be strange because you don't get that immediate feedback that you do with live theater. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and you probably got used to that from SNL.
Yeah, SNL, they're right there, so you can hear the laughs or sometimes the silence in dress rehearsal. Because there's a dress rehearsal before the real show. You're hoping your scene gets on, but sometimes if it doesn't do so well in dress, it gets cut. It's a whole thing. But that was such a fun, that was like a dream job for a comedian. So, I miss those days. Yeah.
How do you feel traveling again? Like you said, everybody's sort of back in the audience and we're back together again. You're good traveling? You feel like, okay, we're back in it.
Yeah, I've traveled a bunch this summer, and New York definitely feels like it's back in business, so that's a fun thing to see. Living in New York, I try to avoid the Times Square area because it's so touristy. But when you walk through there to go do your Broadway show, which is an amazing feeling, it is nice to see it all filled up and everyone's back. And so it's a good feeling here again. Yeah.
Good. Well, it's wonderful to talk to you. Congrats on everything. Good luck with the stinkiest sock.
Yes.
Can't wait to hear that turns out. Yeah. Really appreciate it. Thanks, Rachel.
Thank you so much. Thanks. Bye.